By the way, quick trigger warning, one perfume bottle was harmed in the making of this video, so viewer discretion is definitely advised. Hello everyone and welcome to the Perfume Realm. My name is Manahil and today I thought it would be fun if I pair up Harry Potter houses with perfume houses. So the first one I'm going to start off with is one I'm pretty sure everyone would guess I would start with, and that would be none other than Gryffindor. So Gryffindor wizards are known to be brave and loyal, and they're kind of the golden students at Hogwarts. And that is why for the house that represents Gryffindor, I decided to choose GUERLAIN. So right over here, I have terracotta from GUERLAIN. But the reason I chose the house is, one, when it comes to loyalty, GUERLAIN goes way back and it has always provided great quality perfumes, and there's kind of one for everyone, so you can really rely on the house to give you a good fragrance. And then brave, because I personally feel that a lot of the perfumes kind of break the mold, since it does have kind of a perfume in every single type of category. And so they are brave. And then of course the golden child, they are the golden house. Everyone can find something in that house, will find something in that house, and everyone kind of appreciates GUERLAIN for its artistry. So there we go. Next up, we have Ravenclaw. And Ravenclaw is known to be the wise house. They're very wise, and they're also very competitive because of how smart they are. So the house that I chose to represent them is Tom Ford. The reason I chose Tom Ford is because, one, when it comes to the competitive whole aspect, Tom Ford, the whole house, including like the private collection and everything, super duper amazing marketing. Just the perfumes in general, a lot of them go into beast mode, and so they're very competitive. The main reason I chose Tom Ford to represent Ravenclaw is because a lot of their perfumes have just a certain complexity to them that is really hard to understand at times. Like sometimes it is a little bit challenging for me to get used to and really appreciate a Tom Ford fragrance. But yes, I do feel like the house in general is competitive, is wise, and that Tom Ford gives you very complex fragrances. And I know that a lot... Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something. I say fragrances instead of fragrances, when I'm like talking really fast, and I even created an email like associated with my new channel and everything, and I accidentally did fragrance instead of fragrance. I don't know why I'm sharing that, but I probably say that a lot in general anyways. I'm trying to do it right, but sometimes the slip of the tongue happens. It happens. Okay, so the next house is Hufflepuff, and this house to me is just adorable. Oh my goodness, I broke it. Okay, so the next house is Hufflepuff. And Hufflepuff is kind of known to be, I think, the underdogs. They're very kind, but I think they're kind of looked at as the outcasts. But not outcasts exactly. I just think that people don't really see them as a threat. They're just, you know, sweet. They're just sweet, a little bit, you know, their own little thing going on. And so the house that I chose to represent that is LEMPICKA for Hufflepuff. And the reason is, I think the way people see this as well is there's people who absolutely adore this fragrance. It has its own little like cult following and everything. So it is very kind to people. They just think it's the sweetest perfume. They almost gave the perfume its own personality. Like it's just this sweet, like little quirky friend of theirs. And that's kind of what Hufflepuff is to me as well. So yes, when it comes to LEMPICKA, people do love it, and there's some people who kind of turn their nose up to it and don't really appreciate it. But I just thought it would be the perfect Hufflepuff. Now the last house that I'm going to do is the most infamous one of them all, and of course I'm sure you all know it is Slytherin. Now Slytherin as a house is known to have wizards that are very cunning, very power hungry. So the house that I chose to represent Slytherin, I chose Dior to symbolize Slytherin, is because it's a house that goes way, way, way back. It's a very old perfume house, and the wizards in Slytherin themselves are pure blood mainly, and so that kind of means that just through generations, it's all been wizards, just pure blood wizards, and this through generations has become a very, very popular house. And say I don't know what got cut out and what got kept. We'll see. That Dior for me is Slytherin because it's very well established, it's looked at highly, and it's kind of weaseled its way into everyone's home with marketing and all the flankers, and they have their private line, and they have their like kind of more affordable, easy to access line, and Poison in general, just the name Poison. So that is the reason I chose Dior. But thank you all so much for joining me. Honestly, I don't know. I think my phone fell down at the end, and so I had to I'm using my iPhone. And so I had to readjust it, and I think the frame is a little bit different now. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check. But again, thank you guys for joining me. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what house you think you are, or what perfume house you would have paired with the Harry Potter houses. And yeah, let me grab Mochi really quick. He is the mascot after all. Okay, so this is Mochi. He approves this video, and he wants to say goodbye. Bye guys, thanks for joining me.